We're closing it now. Okay. What's your name?
Hulali. This is my mother.
Hulali, okay.
By the way.
Yeah, I figured. And your brother, right?
My son.
Oh, your son? Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
You're welcome. Absolutely. He's cute, too.
Thank you.
He knows it. He knows the stuff, yeah.
Yeah, he pulled the German from my mom's side.
Yeah?
Yeah. His dad is Puerto Rican, so I don't know.
Wow.
But light-skinned Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
So how we do this is we tie it in a knot.
Okay, so you just put it through. Let me just see here. You put it through the hole. Okay, just put the hole. Okay, and then tie a knot at the end.
So, and sometimes you can always like reattach, disconnect it, and then.
But the key is the knot is too big to go through the loop, and then.
Possibly though, it does hold through. So,
Yeah,
like that.
Perfect.
And then you also can undo it.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
So you can actually have it shorter than, in other words, you don't have to have it over your head.
Yes, you can tie it shorter.
Awesome. Nicely done. So is the key to have these on both sides as you go along to add the leaves?
You can.
It's optional or it's not?
It's optional.
Is it?
Yes.
Does this look dorky?
Have different ways of doing it. That's fine.
Okay. I don't have ways of doing it. I just do it.
So. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Trim the leaves are sticking out a little bit. That's it. Now we're going to put flowers to embellish the thing. If you don't have tea leaf, I wonder what you could use. That would be tricky.
Oh, there's so much things. They make it out of kukui nut leaf. They make things out of how just so many.
If you're on the mainland though.
In the mainland.
What would you use on the mainland?
I'm sure there's some things for leaf, yeah?
Yeah. Well, you can grow tea leaf there. We have tea leaf growing in New York City. It grows just fine.
Nice!
It's humid and it doesn't need too much light. You know, it's fine. It's happy. Yeah.
Wow.
Big plant now. It's growing in the window. Yeah.
Growing in the window.
The purpose was actually a plant that would cover the window so the neighbor can't look in. It seems to be working. So it's good for that too.
Oh, that is funny. You can do so many things.
And they grow nicely. They're pretty easy to grow from the little root stems. So.
Yes.
They're very forgiving.
Yeah.
How do you do if you cut? You have to cut a piece of root, right? That's how it has to be grown that way.
This lady wants to buy a lake.
Oh, we gotta make it. But today I think we give for free, I think.
Tell her.
Today is nothing for sale. If you can have it. Oh, okay. I'll be right there.
And what kind
I can do this.
would you like?
I can do these. Yeah, you can get on.
Do you want
So we just twist this apart a little bit. And she was struggling, you see, because I made mine nice and tight. Because if you're desperate with knitting or anything like this, you just make it nice and tight. That way it holds together. I grew up in a family of knitters and handiwork, and you just make it nice and tight. That way it doesn't come apart. So nice. Yeah. So we're closing it now. So basically I took the end and I'm just bending it so I can get it through. And then we drag it through and now it's basically through. So now we make a big knot over here to hold it together.
But I think you better eat it.
And also we were told that the purple tea leaf leaves a dye on the clothing or skin or whatever, I guess. So you don't want to be wearing lighter colored clothes with a purple tea leaf because it might be problematic. Now I believe in double knots, so I'm going to make an extra. Going to make an extra little knot here to make sure we're nice and tight. And then you can cut the end off, and then that's that. And you can still undo it if you want. Like this is a big toe here, so there's a big toe at the base of this guy. So there we go. So this is the one that leave a dye. So we'll cut that off a little bit. So that's Stephen's piece of work. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that thing. Yeah, nicely done. Huh?
And you can cut the teeth.
So we're done. So we have completed our lei making from scratch, and we were given a little rose for the closure because we had a long chat with, I don't know where it is. Right?
Let's find it here. Here it is.
Here,
right here.
she made a little rose for us. We're closing it. You don't have to have it. It's to kind of disguise the closure. And if you look at the cameraman, he's got one he made himself. So men can do this, guys. There we go. Here's Stephen Mork or Uncle Steve, depending on who is listening, wearing his own creations completely. And complete with a rose at the closure as well. Can you turn the rose around? Because your rose is backwards. There we go.